are building for this near sellout. The atmosphere is going to be hilarious down in those dressing rooms as well. The teams are making their way out onto the field now. We'll take this opportunity. Here we go.
And welcome to the players as they make their way out onto the field.
And a couple more runs. Some very clever bowling in that over. So
please make them welcome.
Yes, keeper!
2 more runs.
Bowler would be encouraged by that. A huge swing and miss outside the off stump.
Oh my word, beaten all ends up. And no run there. Two more runs. Over. 7 runs added. That's a corker. The batsman was left hitting thin air.
He's turned him sideways. Fantastic bowling. That was a loose stroke.
No run. Oh my word, beaten all ends up.
Beaten all ends up. That was a great delivery.
That's a corker. The batsman was left hitting thin air. And no run there.
Oh, terrific change of pace.
Yes, keeper!
Another run taken. That's over. 1 off it. Peterson is about to start a new over. David, what information do you have about this player?
He can give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see if he can produce in the middle.
There was a little bit of a mix-up there, but they've got safely home.
Keeper!
my word, beaten all ends up. He takes the single.
Yes, keeper!
2 runs added.
Mariner!
And he takes the single.
Mark!
1 run taken. Great stop. That looked like a boundary for certain. And 2 runs added.
Some real movement off the seam. That's a fantastic bowling.
Keeper! Mark!
That's a big swing and a miss.
Another run taken. End of the over, and the batting side will be very happy with that. Good shots, and it's in the gap.
He couldn't have timed it any sweeter.
Mariner!
And 2 runs added to the scoreboard. Overstepping the mark. No ball called. Oh, that's hit the batsman. Very nasty indeed. He didn't see that one coming.
Oh, ever so close to the outside edge. That was a big swing and miss.
Catch it! Mark!
2 runs. Great shot through the gap there.
Yes, keeper!
Good return back from the deep. And with those runs, he moves into the 30s here. 12 from the over. That's edged.
Marner!
One run added to the scoreboard.
Changing bowling lineup for the fielding team.
He's taken the long handle to that. A big swing and miss.
That's a corker. The batsman was left hitting thin air.
The batsman should have dispatched that ball. It was poorly delivered and deserved to be hit to the boundary. Some movement there from the bowler. A big swing and miss.
No addition to the scoreboard.
Marner!
And a couple more runs.
That's fantastic shot making. 4 all the way.
Loud appeal, and that's got to be close. Oh, very, very lucky to survive that one.
He's turned him sideways. Fantastic bowling.
And with those runs, he moves into the 40s. And the ball is collected by the fielder at mid-wicket.
Mark!
There was a little bit of a mix-up, but they've got home safely. 2 more runs. End of the over, 10 off it.
97.
A little too eager in that delivery. No ball. 2 more runs.
Change of bowling for the fielding side. Please make them welcome.
Yes, keeper!
A fine 50 scored here.
Yes, very well played, but he knows the job is only half done.
Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing.
I could watch that shot on replay all day. Perfect timing and placement.
Catch it!
Great shot. 1 bounce, 4 runs.
There's no better sight than seeing a bad ball put away to the boundary. Lovely.
One run taken.
Mariner! No! Keeper! Keeper!
And with those runs, he moves into the 60s. Over. 2 runs from it.
Yes, bowler!
And 2 runs added.
That's a big swing and a miss.
Catch!
And this is in the air.
Nicely played down the ground.
Two runs. Great shot through the gap there. 3 more to the score.
Into the 70.
Yes, keeper, keeper.
Another run taken.
End of the over.
Over. 7 runs added.
35.
Yes, keeper.
Another run taken. Whoa, a complete Jaffa. No chance for the batsman, and the bowler will wonder how it missed everything. That's a corker. The batsman was left hitting thin air. Big shout here. Oh, very, very lucky to survive that one. Not out, says the umpire. I think that was a good call. Another run added. Australia are 4 for 249. James now moves into the 80s.
That's a fine shot. Got onto it early. Some real movement off the seam. That's a fantastic bowling.
He's found plenty on that. Whack! That's 6.
That cleared the boundary with ease. Timed perfectly.
The batsman was beaten all ends up there, and it sails past the bat to the keeper. Good shots, and it's in the gap.
Keep out.
3 runs there.
Yeah, they don't call it.
Run. and they liked that one. Loud appeal. Not out. The batsman survives.
Beaten all ends up. That was a great delivery.
And no run there. A tidy over. A maiden.
Catch it!
Two more runs.
Can he find another delivery like the last? The batsman will be hoping not.
And that's an additional 3 runs on the board.
Yes, keeper!
Creeping towards a major milestone, a century.
And a couple more runs.
Oh, ever so close to the outside edge.
James moves on to 99 runs. 1 run away from posting his century now. So the end of the over. 10 off it.
Yes, keeper!
And that's his century. A fine innings on debut. This player has a huge future in front of him.
This has been some sort of performance, and he may have more runs in him.
Another run added to the scoreboard. Great shot. 1 bounce, 4 runs.
Nicely played.
Oh, call the nurse. Oh my word, beaten all ends up.
Yes, nice bowling.
Lovely shot. I couldn't have played that any better myself, Matt.
And 2 runs added. Forfeit 313. Great bowling. The batsman very lucky not to get a nick there. Trouble here if he hits. Three more to the score.
Some movement there from the bowler. A big swing and miss.
Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing.
I could watch that shot on replay all day. Perfect timing and placement.
Yes, keeper!
And 2 runs added to the scoreboard. 12 from the over.
29. Change in bowling right up to the fielding, please.
And that's 3. Oh, that's got to hurt. Two more runs. Australia are 4 for 336.
Murder!
2 runs added.
Catch it!
2 runs. Two more runs.
End of the over.
That's over. 7 off it.
33.
That was a big swing and miss.
Not bowling! Catch it!
That one nearly shaved a coat off the stump.
Wow, the bowler will be wondering what he has to do to get this guy out. Unlucky. was a loose stroke.
End of the over.
The batsmen will be disappointed. They should have got more off that over. Two runs added. Overstepping the mark. No ball called.
Marner! Marner!
Send your bowling to the fielding side. Please make him welcome.
I'll make him welcome.
And this is in the air. Super shot. One bounce. Hits the rope. Four. Thanks for coming.
Great shot.
One bounce and it finds the rope.
Nicely placed, making the fielders work overtime.
Catch it!
That's out. Caught in the field.
Good wicket this, Matt. Just what the doctor ordered.
So the new batsman is finally out there. He's waited a long time in the pavilion, but he's raring to go. So a new bowler is about to begin his spell here. What can you tell us about this bowler, David?
The bowler, well, Matt, he's very quick. He should trouble the batsman with pure pace, as long as he gets his line and length right.
And that goes through to the wicket-keeper. No shot offered.
Wait there.
And no run there.
Waiting.
Another run added.
Wait there. Waiting. Bowling.
End of the over.
The captain looks pleased with that over.
Welcome the new bowler into the attack for the fielding team.
Another run taken. Australia have made an adjustment to the field here. They've gone for an attacking option with this batsman. Good defensive shots, no way through. A run. And that's an additional 3 runs on the board. 4 from the over.
When you're bowling to the fielding side, please make them welcome.
The bowling side are now making their way out onto the field. So let's take a look at the opening batsman who'll be facing the new ball this morning.
They'll be looking to build on their first innings lead here and bully their opponents out of this test match. They'll have a target in mind, so let's see how it plays out. The batting team.
So we have 210 overs left in the match. Lead by 281 runs. I reckon leave about 150 overs to get them out. Should be plenty. Get about say another 200 or 50 overs. That should do it. That should be heaps. 200 runs or 50 overs will give us a 481 lead. Right.
Two more runs.
He's taken the long handle to that, a big swing and miss.
Confident appeal.
Inside edge.
Not out, says the umpire. I think that was a good call.
If the batsman doesn't concentrate, he'll be back to the pavilion quick smart. That glass ball shows what the bowler is capable of.
No addition to the scoreboard. The batsmen were kept rather quiet in that over.
Fantastic.
Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing. Overstepping there, no ball.
This batsman is toying with the bowlers. Super shot.
And a couple more runs.
Yes, keeper!
2 more runs. Three more to the score. And the ball is collected by the fielder at mid-wicket. Another run added. Great shot through the gap there. Three runs there. That's a corker. The batsman was left hitting thin air.
End of the over.
That's 4 off the over.
140.
Oh my word, beaten all ends up.
Oh, well bowled.
And that's 3.
Keep out!
And 2 runs added.
He's turned him sideways. Fantastic bowling. A big swing and a miss. That's superb bowling.
3 for 260.
Welcome the new bowler into the attack for the fielding team.
Oh, ever so close to the outside edge. Beaten all ends up. That was a great delivery.
And no run there. The batsman will be disappointed. They should have got more off that over.
Send your bowling to the fielding side. Please make them welcome.
Three runs there. Another run taken. Two runs added. End of the over. 7 off it. Two runs. The sweeper out at deep mid-wicket will collect this. And that's an additional 3 runs on the board. Australia are 3 for 280. And 2 runs added to the scoreboard. James now moves into the 40s.
Into the 40s, edging closer to the half century.
And a couple more runs.
That's a corker. The batsman was left hitting thin air.
End of the over. 8 off it. Trouble here if he hits. 1 run added to the scoreboard. Direct hit, he'll be out here. And a single. Great shot. 1 bounce, 4 runs.
Over. 7 runs added.
Welcome the new bowler into the attack for the fielding team.
This is high in the air. And that's his half century.
That's fantastic shot making, 4 all the way. On the front foot and struck it very well. bowler will be wondering how he didn't get a wicket just now.
Catch it!
Oh, that was heading for 6, but it just lands short. That'll be 4.
Yes, that's what the crowd has come to see, right out of the middle of the bat. See you later.
The batsman was beaten all ends up there as it sails past the bats. Great bowling.
That's a corker. The batsman was left hitting thin air.
And the over comes to an end, and it wasn't a very good one for the fielding team.
End of the over.
6 from the over.
334.
The batsman was beaten all ends up there, and it sails past the bat to the keeper.
Catch it!
I could watch that shot on replay all day. Perfect timing and placement.
The batsman was beaten all ends up there, and it sails past the bat to the keeper.
Some real movement off the seam. That's a fantastic bowling.
Catch!
One bounce, and it finds the rope.
Nicely placed, making the fielders work overtime.
Big hit. It's going all the way. 6 big runs.
Over the bowler's head, superb effort.
Catch it!
James now moves into the 80s. End of the over, and his bowling figures won't look too healthy.
Fielding side, please make him welcome. End of the over.
And that's the end of another very good over. Super shot, one bounce, hits the rope, 4. Thanks for coming.
Nicely played down the ground.
The batsman was beaten all ends up there, and it sails past the bat to the keeper.
Catch it!
He's found plenty on that. Whack! That's 6. And with those runs, he moves into the nervous 90s. A super shot, one bounce, and it hits the rope. Thank you very much.
He couldn't have timed it any sweeter.
The batsman was beaten all ends up there as it sails past the bats. Great bowling. Oh, he's got air on this. James moves on to 99 runs. 1 run away from posting his century now. A champion century this, and a good time to get
I
it.
actually didn't see that they put someone back there.
Another impressive
Lucky.
career milestone, and he salutes the crowd.
Two more runs. The batsman was beaten all ends up there as it sails past the bats. Great bowling. Three more to the score.
Let's see how many overs we've got left. 189. Okay.
Catch it!
Perfect timing in that shot, exactly where he wanted to put the ball.
A marvellous take by the keeper, high above his head. That had four written all over it. The batsman was beaten all ends up there and it sails past the bat to the keeper.
The batsman should have dispatched that ball. It was poorly delivered and deserved to be hit to the boundary.
And this is in the air.
Nicely played. Nicely played down the ground.
Yes, bowler!
Another run added to the scoreboard. Australia are 3 for 405.
Catch it!
This guy strikes the ball so sweetly, Matt. He's certainly got his eye in.
Oh, look out, it's in the air. Super shot, one bounce, hits the rope, 4, thanks for coming.
That's a fine shot. Got onto it early.
Super shot, one bounce, hits the rope, 4, thanks for coming.
Nicely played.
Oh, look out, it's in the air. Great shot, one bounce, 4 runs.
This batsman is toying with the bowlers. Super shot.
Great shot, one bounce, 4 runs.
Super shot that. Placed it perfectly.
This is so high it'll bring rain. A super shot, one bounce and it hits the rope. Thank you very much. The over ends and the captain will be very tempted to make a change in the bowling after that very poor effort.
Catch it!
There's no better sight than seeing a bad ball put away to the boundary. Lovely. The bowler's stretching and he's overstepped the mark.
James moves on to 150 and salutes the crowd again.
That's how you play a shot, kids. Right off the meat of the back. Crack.
Great shot. One bounce, 4 runs.
On the front foot and struck it very well.
The batsman was beaten all ends up there as it sails past the bats. Great bowling.
Oh, terrific change of pace.
Oh, what about that? That's got to hurt. No addition to the scoreboard. End of the over. The batsman was beaten all ends up there as it sails past the bats. Great bowling.
The batsman will be ruining that missed opportunity. A loose delivery there, and he should have got on the end of it.
And a couple more runs. 3 for 448. So, that's the end of this session as both sides make their way back towards the pavilion.
Change and bowling right up to the fielding, please.
One bounce and it finds the rope.
Lovely shot. I couldn't have played that any better myself, Matt.
This is high in the air.
That was a cracking shot, Matt. Right out of the sweet spot.
Super shot, one bounce, hits the rope, 4, thanks for coming.
Yes, that's what the crowd has come to see. Right out of the middle of the bat. See you later.
And this is in the air. Super shot, one bounce, hits the rope, 4, thanks for coming.
That's fantastic shot making. 4 all the way.
Super shot, one bounce, hits the rope, 4, thanks for coming. For Lander, we'll be hoping he can... Oh, look out, it's in the air.
There's no better sight than seeing a bad ball put away to the boundary. Lovely.
He's put everything into this. Forget about it. 6 runs.
The slower ball, and the batsman picked it. It was punished for 6.
Caught. Taken out there by the man at deep mid-off.
A very good wicket. Beautifully taken catch.
Damn slow ball. Hope you've enjoyed the innings. I'm about to declare.
So the new batsman is finally out there. He's waited a long time in the pavilion, but he's raring to go. So the declaration has been made here to end this
Sorry, Watto.
The batting side have declared they are right in the box seat.
So as the teams make their way out onto the field, let's take a look at the... So a new bowler is about to start his spell. David, what can you tell us about this player?
The bowler, well, Matt, he's very quick. He should trouble the batsman with pure pace as long as he gets his line and length right.
Two more runs.
Waiting.
Two more runs.
Waiting.
End of the over. 5 offers.
Lives of young Aboriginal men.
And a single.
I got something out of it I can't really explain, but it really gave me a meaning to life to sort of give back to some of these kids and help out.
Wait on.
He's given that a fearsome tweak. Well bowled. A perfect off-break delivery, and the batsman was cautious about that.
Wait.
No run.
Waiting.
And no run there.
Waiting. Bowling. That's it!
One bounce and it finds the rope.
Beautiful timing, Matt. A joy to watch, as always.
Waiting.
End of the over.
South Africa, a 4 for 90.
Change of bowling to the fielding side. Please make them welcome. Welcome the new bowler into the attack for the fielding team.
Australia have made an adjustment to the field here. They've gone for an attacking option with this batsman. no run there. Australia have made an adjustment to the field here. They've gone for an attacking option with this batsman. The batsman has beaten all ends up there and it sails past the bat to the keeper.
Wait on.
And no run there. That's one off the over.
Wait there. Bowling. Waiting.
No addition to the scoreboard.
Wait on. Bowling. Yes, that's it!
And that's three. Another run added to the scoreboard.
Waiting.
Solid defensive shot, right behind the ball. That's four off the over.
Changing bowling right up to the fielding team.
Waiting. Bowling.
This is high in the air. Great shot. One bounce, 4 runs.
That's fantastic shot making, 4 all the way.
Waiting. Bowling. Wait there.
And no run there. Over. 5 extra to the score.
Welcome the new bowler into the attack for the fielding team. Change of bowling for the fielding side. Please make them welcome.
That's the end of this match. Australia will be very pleased with this victory.
You
The way their players
beauty!
stood up.
They've gone
Thanks
on to
for
win, and
watching.
what a thrilling match it was. It came right down to the
I'm
wire.
out here.
Really enjoyed it.
Peace.
That's how this match is finished. I hope you enjoyed the coverage. On behalf of David and myself, see you next time.